The presidential amnesty program is a complex story.
Yeah.
Full of nuances and contradictions.
Right.
It's a reminder that peace building is a long and messy process.
Yeah.
With no easy answers.
It feels like we've only scratched the surface here.
Yeah.
There's so much more to unpack
Uh-huh.
when it comes to the Niger Delta and this whole challenge of achieving lasting peace and development.
Absolutely.
So for someone trying to understand this whole situation,
Yeah.
what are the key takeaways?
Well, I think one of the most important takeaways is the absolute necessity of listening to the voices of those most affected by the issues.
Right.
For decades.
Yeah.
The people of the Niger Delta have been raising concerns about environmental damage,
Right.
about poverty and the lack of opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Their perspectives are crucial
Okay.
when it comes to actually finding solutions that work.
It's about more than just hearing their voices, though, right?
Right.
It's about ensuring that those voices actually have influence.
Exactly. They need to be included in decision-making processes,
Right.
not just consulted after the fact.
Right. What else? What other takeaways?
Well, another key takeaway is that transparency and accountability are non-negotiable. Corruption has been a major obstacle to progress in the Niger Delta, and tackling it requires a commitment from all stakeholders, from the government to corporations to individuals.
So it's not just about catching the bad guys after the fact, but creating systems that make corruption much harder to pull off in the first place.
Precisely. Strong institutions, independent oversight, and a culture that values ethical behavior are all essential.
Okay. What else?
And finally, I think the Niger Delta experience really underscores the importance of sustainable development.
Right. So moving beyond those short-term fixes, focusing on long-term solutions that benefit the region as a whole.
Exactly.
So things like investing in education, infrastructure, diversifying the economy, so it's not solely reliant on oil.
All great examples.
Yeah.
It's about building a future where the wealth generated by the Niger Delta's resources actually benefits the people who live there.
Right.
Not just multinational corporations and corrupt officials.
So if someone were to ask you,
Yeah.
what's the one thing that needs to change for the Niger Delta to achieve lasting peace and prosperity?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
But I think it boils down to a fundamental shift in the power dynamics.
Right.
True peace and development can only happen when communities have more control over their own resources and destinies.
That sounds like a monumental task.
It is.
Is there any reason to be optimistic?
Well, while the challenges are immense, there are reasons to be hopeful.
Okay.
Civil society organizations are working tirelessly to promote transparency and accountability.
Okay.
And there's a growing awareness among the younger generation that things need to change.
Yeah.
They're demanding a better future,
Yeah.
and their energy and passion are inspiring.
So maybe this whole experience, as difficult as it's been, could be a catalyst for positive change.
It has the potential to be. The presidential amnesty program, for all its flaws, did demonstrate that even in the midst of conflict,
right,
there's this deep yearning for peace and a desire for a better future.
Yeah.
That's a powerful force.
It is.
And if it's channeled effectively, it could lead to transformative change.
Well, this has been an eye-opening deep dive.
It has.
To say the least. We've covered a lot of ground here, from the roots of the conflict to the complexities of the Amnesty program and the ongoing challenges of achieving lasting peace and development in the Niger Delta.
Yeah.
So, as we wrap up here,
okay,
what's the one thought you'd like to leave our listener with?
What's the most important thing to remember?
Yeah, about the Niger Delta and the lessons it holds.
I think the key takeaway is this. The Niger Delta is a region of incredible potential. But it's also a region facing immense challenges.
Yeah.
The path towards lasting peace and sustainable development will be long and complex, but it's a journey worth taking. And it's a journey that requires all of us to engage, to learn, and to work together to create a better future.
Beautifully put. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It was my pleasure.
We hope you found it as insightful as we did.
I hope so.
And remember, knowledge is power.
It is.
The more we understand these issues, the better equipped we are to be part of the solution.
Exactly.
Until next time,
yes,
keep exploring,
keep learning,
keep questioning,
absolutely,
and keep diving deep.